What is stressing you? Let's talk about it. Let's also talk about the side effects of stress and how to deal with stress. Kindly take a moment to like this video and let's dive right into it. So to start with, stress is anything that causes you to worry or that puts you under tension. And anything that stresses you is called a stressor. Your own stressor could be your marriage, it could be your relationship, it could be your children. Maybe your children are not doing so well at school and it is giving you concerns. It could be traffic. Yes, it can be something as little as that. It can be other people's attitude. Your job can also be a stressor. The lack of money can be a stressor. And you know what? You can also be your own stressor. Maybe you keep getting into trouble knowingly. You keep walking into toxic relationship, you keep borrowing, you keep living beyond your means, you buy things that you cannot afford, you always get into trouble. So you are your own stressor if that is the case. Well, we all go through stress in life, but what differentiates us is our ability to manage stress. Because inability to manage stress can be a big problem. If you are constantly stressed, then you can develop headache, constant headache, high blood pressure, heart disease. Even your face is going to start getting wrinkled. You'll be looking older than your age. It will look as if you are carrying the burden of the whole world on your head. Stress will affect your overall well-being, trust me. You cannot function appropriately, you cannot be productive if you are always stressed. So how can we deal with stress? The number one thing to do is to identify your stressor. You want to pick out that thing that is always making you feel stressed. Some of them could be what I have mentioned, and I might not have mentioned some of them. You know them. Sit down, think about it. This thing is always stressing me. This particular person is always stressing me. So once you identify your stressor, then we can now be talking of the other solutions. So the next thing to do is to breathe in and breathe out. Just calm down, relax. As simple as this may be, it will bring you an initial relief. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Maybe somebody is stressing you, the person has said some nasty words to you. Instead of you replying in anger and having an outburst, just take a few seconds to breathe in and breathe out. That way you feel a bit of relief. The next way to deal with stress is to accept the things that you do not have control over. This will bring you a lot of peace. You need to understand that you don't have control over everything in life. For example, the way you look, your stature, your appearance, your skin color may be stressing you. Yes, this may sound funny, but a lot of people are stressed by the way they look. They have not come to accept themselves. And so they keep on doing everything. They keep on getting worried about changing their skin color, changing their stature, changing how they look, how they talk, trying to embrace who they are not. So it can bring a lot of stress. They keep on spending money to alter their physique. So you need to accept yourself if that is the case. You don't have control over it. Another thing you may not have control over could be the prices of things in the market. We all know that the prices of things in the market are skyrocketing. You don't have control over that. So whenever you go to the market, instead of arguing and complaining before you buy something, just buy what you can afford and go home. Because I tell you at this point, and let me use Nigeria as a case study, anytime you go to the market, you find that a lot of people are agitated, including you, the buyer, and the seller. You as the buyer, you are agitated, you are stressed that your money cannot buy as many things that you have budgeted to buy. The seller is also agitated that he or she has purchased goods at very high rates, and then they are so concerned about how to sell to make good profits. So we just have to show understanding with one another. So don't argue, don't keep complaining, this thing is too expensive, where is this country getting into, and things like that. You get yourself worked up. If it bothers you so much, maybe you can consider going into politics, and then you can start influencing things little by little, because we can't all just sit back and be complaining and say things are not working, right? A lot of people are afraid to go into politics. They say it is dirty. But then the people that are bold to go there, who are corrupt, who are stealing, who are making policies that do not favor us, well, That is another complex matter. Let me not delve into that. Another way to deal with stress is to embrace social support. You can't do life alone. You need the support of other people. Man is not meant to live alone. So speak to somebody trustworthy about what you're going through. Let the person give you some form of support. Don't form macho man or macho woman. No, speak out. There is a saying that a problem shared is half solved. So speak out. You just never know. That thing that is stressing you may be regarded to be minute by somebody else. And then they'll just give you a solution. Just like that, yes. And then the next thing is to rest. You feel stressed, you feel so overwhelmed, take a break. Could be as little as 5 minutes. Just pack everything that you're doing aside and go and take a break. Or you even sleep. Or you even do nothing. Just sit down, just be looking. That can really help. Sometimes you are stressed because you are just overwhelmed with work or with worries and things like that. Push everything aside and take a break. Then the last thing I'm going to say is to drink a lot of water. You feel stressed, just be sipping water. Just be drinking it. Be drinking it. Be sipping water. And as you are sipping it, it is detoxifying your system. Clearing up your system, removing toxins from your system, and it helps a lot. So drink a lot of water and it will help. In what other way do you think we can relieve stress, or what is stressing you? Do you want to share in the comments? Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. Please don't forget to like this video. Kindly share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. And please subscribe to my channel if you are yet to subscribe. I remain Olaide Agbaje, aka First Lady, and on this channel, I inspire you to live intentionally. I'll come your way again. Until then, be intentional. Bye.